Hey, we've got Curtis Jensen here. How does it feel to get on that podium?
Good, really good. I mean, you're always chasing bigger distances. I'm kind of in shape to throw a little bigger distances, but it's all about throwing what's needed on the day.
Yeah. Hey, I got to tell you, as you know, I've followed your career very closely, and there's been times when, because the shot put is so competitive in this country, there's been times when I thought, well, maybe that's it. I mean, and I know you've been encouraged to maybe try out Olympic lifting as a path to the Olympics, but now you're kind of breaking out in the shot. What's going on?
I mean, persistence. It took me a long time, longer than most guys, to technically develop. Physically, I kind of had the skills, and I had the big stand throw and good weight room numbers, but putting it together in the shot, and it's still by a lot of standards, I got a lot of work to do, and I kind of just made up for it with strength. So the technical side still isn't quite great, but it's getting a lot better. And as it gets better, I continue to progress, and I love it. So that's the biggest thing, is I love it. And if I love it, I have fun doing it. I have fun hanging out with all these guys that I get to throw with. And I do it as just kind of a hobby. I mean, I have a full-time and a part-time job, so this is kind of just something that's fun for me.
And what are your jobs right now?
I am the construction project manager for the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. So I manage all projects, both state and in-house. And then I work part-time for Porter Athletic as a project manager, which they're a subsidiary of Gill.
Okay.
So Gill Track and Field and them are under the same umbrella company, Latania Sports Group, and I work for them part-time from home. I used to work full-time for them, and then we kind of swapped. Part-time for them now.
So when do you train?
I train after work, and then I usually throw 3 days a week. The other 2 days I go directly home and work from home for about 3 hours because I'm training some other guys at my other job. So, I get off work at 3:30 or 4. I work 7 to 4, and then I train for a couple hours. And then a lot of my lifting is done on the weekends because that's the only time I can really get time.
Yeah. And so are you using the Eau Claire facilities?
Yep. I trained with Roger Steen. He's D3 national champ. He got 7th at USA's last year. He broke his wrist this year, so he didn't make USA's this year. But I mean, training with him is phenomenal. He coached me today. We don't have a coach. We work side by side. The Eau Claire coach is really good, and we talk to him some, but he can't be there every day. So Roger and he knows my technique as well as I know my technique, or better. And I know his the same way. So it's awesome.
So you feeling comfortable in your situation, like from now through the Olympics? Because that's what's important, right? Is to give it your best shot the next 2 years.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I feel comfortable in the situation. I mean, ultimately, it'd be great to work part time. It'd be great to work 30 hours a week. Right now, I'm averaging about 70. So it'd be great to work, 30, 35 hours a week. But I need to throw a little further. Ultimately, I think I'm in shape to throw quite a bit over 70 feet at some point. I think it's just kind of lining up in a meet, keeping everything under control. And if I can throw 71 feet or something, some doors might open where I can go to a part-time job. But as of right now, I'm sticking to what I'm doing because it's working.
Wow. That's a great story. I mean, for you to throw at this level, holding down a full-time job.
I didn't take my first full throw until, I don't know, it was the end of January this year. I didn't take my first throw at all, stand throw, full throw, anything. I took about 4 months off because I was doing the Olympic weightlifting thing. I went to the American Open. I got 7th there, and that kind of took up just 2 months out of my fall. So then had to get back into this, and I've been balancing a little bit of both. So
that's amazing.
Just change the priority to 75 or 80%. Focused on throwing right now, some weightlifting, and then in the fall, the weightlifting helps the throwing. So as long as I do it intelligently, I'll be all right.
That's amazing. You're a great commercial for Olympic weightlifting, right?
Something like that.
Put down the shot, devote yourself to Olympic weightlifting for a few months, and you start throwing PRs, huh?
It's good. It's really good stuff. It's just doing it intelligently, staying healthy with any other. I mean, anytime you get under a heavy barbell, or get a heavy barbell on your hands, on your back, you pick one up, you got to be smart. And that's what I tell people. I mean, I've been doing this by myself ultimately for the last couple of years, and if something hurts, Google it, WebMD it, whatever the case may be. I do some of John Smith's programming, and I talk to John, and I talk to my college coach, Scott Bennett. Those are like the guys that I pretty much talk to outside of anything else, and I'll send them videos on occasion. But it's definitely not a day-to-day thing. It'll be a couple weeks. I'll send them videos, and for the most part, like I said, it's my buddy Roger Steen, my training partner, and my girlfriend. Those two are there. I mean, she's at almost all my practices that she can get to, so the support system is there. My family's always supported it, so it's awesome.
Fantastic. Congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot.